On April 2nd, Donald Trump woke up and decided it was a great day to trigger a global trade war. So he made what might be one of the most reckless economic decisions in recent memory. Without any warning, Donald Trump slapped a blanket tariff on every single import into the United States. Minimum 10% across the board, with even higher penalties for countries like China, which got 54%, Vietnam, which got 46%, Cambodia with 49%, and the EU with 20%. Even Japan and Canada did not escape the hammer. And what for? Trump's team is calling it a reciprocal correction, a way to force balance in trade relationships. According to them, other countries have been ripping us off for years, and this is how you stop the bleeding. They are pretending like it's their smart idea to make foreign goods more expensive, force consumers to buy American, and bully manufacturers into bringing production back to US soil. But who's going to tell Trump and his team that it's not how global economics work? They're trying to fix a broken sink by blowing up the whole house. At its core, a tariff is just a tax. Specifically, it's a tax on goods imported from another country. That means when US businesses buy electronics, clothes, car parts, or even coffee from abroad, they now have to pay extra. And who do you think ends up covering that cost? Not China, not Europe, you do. That new 10% price hike on your phone, your furniture, your groceries is not absorbed by foreign manufacturers. US businesses pay for it. Then they raise their prices, so it is a domino effect, and the final piece is your wallet. And it gets worse. Some industries don't just import final products, they import parts, raw materials, and tools they need to operate. Take electronics, for example. Many devices are assembled in the US, but the components are mostly sourced from Asia. This means every chip, screen, or battery is going to be more expensive to bring in, and companies cannot just magically swap to American-made parts. In many cases, the US doesn't even produce them. If you don't believe it's that serious, just ask Apple. 3 days before Trump made his announcement, Apple quietly flew in 5 airplane loads of iPhones from India. They did this to beat the tariff deadline. That's how bad they knew this would be. And even with that head start, Apple's stock plummeted the moment the news broke. Nearly $1 billion in market value were gone before lunch. It's because their supply chains are now collapsing under the weight of arbitrary taxes. Then came the retaliation. China didn't hold back. On April 9th, they announced they were going to impose an 84% tariff on all US imports. The Chinese government went further and filed a formal complaint at the WTO and blocked exports of rare earth minerals. This is a hard blow to the US, as rare earth minerals are critical ingredients for everything from smartphones to military equipment. And then the markets panicked. The Dow Jones dropped 3% overnight. Trillions of dollars in value evaporated. Global indexes from London to Tokyo lit up red. Apple, Amazon, Nike all tanked. There is genuine fear everywhere. Fear that Trump has just pulled a pin on a grenade labeled global recession. Even a rumor that the White House might pause tariffs caused a 7% market rebound. That's how fragile things are right now. And yes, we have been here before. The 1930s taught us how tariffs can turn a recession into the Great Depression. Yet, here we are, doing it all over again. Only this time, America is not operating in a post-war bubble or a self-contained economy. We are deeply plugged into global supply chains. Our phones, cars, meds, and even groceries depend on parts and products from dozens of countries. So pretending we can throw up tariffs and walk away stronger is either delusion or denial. Trump needs to understand that tariffs don't fix trade. They raise prices and damage relationships with allies who actually buy from us. Japan, Germany, and Canada are not the problem, yet we are hitting them anyway. Why? What is Trump's strategy here? Anyways, once trust is gone, trade deals and investments follow right behind, and we should be ready for that. Now tell us, do you think this is all part of a brilliant plan, or an economic disaster is about to happen? Let us know in the comments below. That was all for today's video. If you want more casual and quick explanations on different topics, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.